Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got a little bit of a haul. It's kind of a very end of the fall winter catalog season haul, along with the new All Is Well wax collection, which I've got right here. Now these are not first sniffs. I haven't warmed any of these yet, but I did give them quick sniffs last night, so full disclosure there. But I'm excited to sniff them again and let you guys know what I think. And I'll just kind of go through the other things I got first. So one of the things that was discontinued that we don't think is coming back is apple cherry strudel. And this one is one that I enjoy. It is like a nice apple with just a hint of cinnamon and like a nice bakery cherry. Sometimes cherry has like an almond note to it and this one does not. And I quite like this one. Not very long lasting, but a nice performer while it lasts. So I did grab one bar of that just to have. I grabbed another bar of Dancing Sugar Plum. I really like this one. Not enough to put it in my club, but I did want to grab an extra bar just in case. And it is a nice one to mix as well. This is like a kind of deep plummy berry with just a teeny hint of like cinnamon or warmth to it. The cinnamon doesn't add spice, it adds warmth. So there's Dancing Sugar Plums. I grabbed another pomegranate prosecco. This had been out of stock for a little while and then it came back into stock just before the catalog changed. So I did grab a bar of that. This is a nice one. It's like an effervescent, like pink pomegranate cranberry champagne. I really like that one. So I grabbed another bar. I grabbed another bar of Thunderstorm, which was one of the Bring Back My Bar club exclusives. Or no, it wasn't. It was just one of the Bring Back My Bars. This one is nice. It's like it's a floral, but it's like a realistic rose with like stems and like carnations. Like there's a hint of like spiciness to this floral, but it's spicy in like a real floral way. Like if you stuck your face in like a bouquet of carnations. It's lovely. Love that. Then another blue wax. We have Blueberry Rush. I grabbed one last backup bar of that. I didn't put this in my club because I have Aladdin 3 Wishes in there, which is very similar. But I do really love this bar. Great performer. Wanted another one. I grabbed one more of Boho. It is a nice one and it's kind of a nostalgic scent. It reminds me of like potpourri from the 90s and I like it. It's kind of soft and powdery and like a floral apple type scent. And I don't mean like a floral, I mean it's like a floral apple. Like a almost like a perfumey apple or a potpourri type apple. It's very nice. Then I just grabbed some sample packs for customers and parties and all that kind of thing. Then I grabbed a bar of Icicles and Evergreen. Now, this was a very popular scent. I will be shocked if this does not make catalog for fall winter this year. I could see them very easily putting this in the catalog for fall and winter. Not that they will, but I could see them doing it because it was so popular and everyone loved this. I didn't love this, but I thought, you know what, it's a very popular scent. I should probably have one on hand because someone might ask for one, or I should just keep one on hand. I kind of like it now. I don't do pine, but I kind of like it. It is a bit perfumey to my nose and a little soapy, but I enjoy it. If I had to pick a pine, this would be it. So is it like love? No, because it's pine, but it's a lot better than I remember and it is probably my favorite pine. So there's that. I might keep this for myself. We'll see. Then I grabbed one more Huckleberry Clementine. Again, this is one I really liked. It wasn't one that I needed in my club, but I did want one more bar. Yeah, that's nice. It's like Huckleberry, Clementine, and the Huckleberry to me in here reads almost as blackberry. It reminds me a lot of Vanilla Blackberry from Scent of the Month sometime last summer. So there's that. Then I grabbed Fearless by Nature from the Disney collection. This is nice. This is a very clean, like fresh and woodsy scent. It's somewhere in between, like it's got a hint of masculine cologne, but just a hint. Like it's not a masculine cologne scent. It's got a little bit of aquatic to it. It's got some woodsiness to it. It's got a little bit of sweetness. It's a very well-rounded scent. It's got a little bit of everything, But overall, it's a green, woodsy, fresh scent. And I really, really like this one. That is very nicely done. And I did put this in my club just in case I love this. And we'll see how it warms. I might keep that in my club. Next, I grabbed a bar of Hug in a Mug. Again, this did not go in my club. I'm pretty confident this is going to come back next year. It seems to be quite popular. And it is like cocoa. This smells like marshmallow cocoa. It is really good. It's like a milk chocolate with like marshmallow. It's delicious. Yeah, it's lovely. It's good on its own. It's also a nice mixer. I just wanted a bar to keep me through the year. So there's that one. But I am hoping and pretty sure, but I'm really hoping that comes back in the fall because this will get me through the next 6 months, but it won't get me through next winter. Next, I grabbed a bar of Perfect Peppermint, which is actually good timing because I'm running low because I've been plowing through this bar that I already have. Yeah, that's nice. It is like, it's supposed to be just pure icy peppermint. And I do get that. And this is a fresher bar, but my existing bar is older. And I get just a hint of chocolate to it. So that might be something that comes out more after some curing time and age. But this one smells just more purely minty. Next, I grabbed a Very Merry Cranberry. Again, I think this will come back, but if it doesn't, I'd be sad. So I grabbed an extra bar. It's just a nice, like, simple cranberry scent with maybe just a touch of like cinnamon. But overall, it's just a straight up cranberry scent. It's very nice. It's a nice basic cranberry scent. I like that one a lot. And then I grabbed Perfectly Pomegranate. I've never had a bar of this, but I wanted to grab a bar in case I do a wax wars on pomegranates. So I thought I'd best have a bar on hand. And on cold, not loving it, to be honest. It is kind of, I think Melissa Johnson said she gets like cherry chapstick out of this. And yeah, I get like strawberry chapstick. And like, yeah, it's not my favorite. Maybe it changes on warm, I'm not sure. It's kind of a, when I think pomegranate, I think like juicy and like a little bit vibrant. This is a very flat pomegranate to me. It just kind of falls flat. There's no vibrance, there's no zing, there's no nothing. It's just kind of a flat scent, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that warms, but there's that one. And now we're on to the All Is Well collection. So first one here we have is Vitamin M Meditate. This is probably the one I was most excited about. This one I believe is like lavender and like I think nutmeg. I can't remember what, sandalwood, lavender, and nutmeg. And like the packaging on these is gorgeous for all of them. They've done a really nice job on that. And on cold, this one is like, it's interesting. It's like nothing I've smelled before. And you do get lavender. And it's somewhere, like it's not like a lavender I've smelled before. Like it's not quite an astringent essential oil lavender. It's also not like a very powdery lavender. And it's not a sweet lavender. It's almost like a laundry lavender, if that makes sense. Sandalwood, if there is, it's kind of a very earthy one. And what was the nutmeg? I could see there being something like nutmeg also is kind of earthy. Nutmeg is like a root, I'm pretty sure. It's like a baking spice, but I'm pretty sure it comes from like a root of something or a bark. So it's kind of an earthy note. And I don't think I would identify nutmeg in here at all, but I could see it lending some extra earthiness to that sandalwood. It combines to be, it is kind of a like relaxing scent. I think this would be nice in a bedroom or bathroom. I'm excited to warm this because it's got a lot going on that really interests me. And I can't decide how I feel about it yet. I think I like it, but I want to warm it. I think this will be really interesting to see warm. So there's Meditate. Next we have Inhale or Vitamin I. This one I called the Irish Spring Bar. And my husband was like, yeah, I get it, but he thinks it smells better than Irish Spring. I like Irish Spring, but to me this smells a lot like Irish Spring soap, with almost a hint of pine. It's like Irish Spring soap with like a hint of Christmas tree. Maybe grass. I don't get a lot of wildflower here. I'm getting like fresh mountain air, a bit of an aquatic note, like maybe like a river or Irish Spring soap. And like some like tree. And it's like a pine tree. I like it. It doesn't scream spring to me, but it is very fresh and kind of foresty. Vitamin I for Irish Spring, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, my husband liked this one a lot. He actually thought this was probably his favorite of the bunch. For me, this is probably my least favorite of the bunch, just because I don't tend to gravitate towards these green types of scents. But it is really nice, and we will warm that. I can see doing this in a bathroom for sure. You could even do it in an open layout, I think. This one seems like it would be strong enough to handle a smaller open layout. So there's that one. Then we have Vitamin U, Unwind. And this one is like supposed to be kind of, I think there's rose water in this. I'll put the notes below, but this one smells nothing like I expected it to based on the notes. I get almost like a candied jam kind of smell. Like candied jam. I'm not sure what kind of jam, but some kind of berry. But it's a very sweet, like candied jam type of scent. It's sweet, it's clean, it's pretty. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's floral at all, but I could see it being floral in the way of like having like a jam with like a little bit of rose in it, like a rose jam or something like that. Not like Lush's rose jam, because they have a scent called rose jam. This is nothing like that. This is sweeter and less floral. Yeah, this one's sweet and hard to describe, but to me, candied rose jam with some berry notes going on, which is nothing like the notes say. So, I don't know. I think it'll be nice warm. This is probably the lightest of the bunch to my nose. I think this would be pretty in a bedroom. I don't think this could handle the open concept. Next, we have Vitamin S for Soothe. And my husband liked this one a lot as well. And this one is like ocean and like sea mist and I think driftwood and like sea minerals or rocks. And I definitely get like the rock note or the mineral note, and I really like that. And my husband actually picked out, and he is not like a very complex scent kind of person. He's like, oh, I don't know, it smells like fruit. This one, he was like, I feel like there's like driftwood in the base. And I was like, did you just bust out like driftwood in the base? Like, really? But he was right, there is driftwood in the base. And apparently it's smellable enough that he could smell it and identify it. It's very nice. It's a very well done aquatic. It's very spa-like. I could see this being really nice in a bathroom or bedroom. I would say this is light medium on cold, but we'll see how it does on warm. I could see this being a fairly long-lasting scent because it does seem to have enough going on in the base notes to carry it through, but we'll see. So there's Vitamin Soothe. Then we have Vitamin R for Relax. And this one is the one that scared me the most. There's amber in here, I'm pretty sure. And I don't tend to love amber usually. It's usually a note that kind of is very perfumey to my nose, and I don't tend to love. I think there's also, is there sandalwood in this one? I'll put the notes below. But there was amber, and I think there's orange maybe, or citrus, I don't know. Okay, so when I smelled this, the first thing that came to mind when I opened it was, this smells exactly like a scent I've had before from Scentsy, and one I like a lot. What is it? It's Pink Haze. This is like if you took Pink Haze, toned down the pink just a hair, and replaced it with tea. So Pink Haze, take away some of the berry notes in that, and replace it with like an orange pico tea or a black tea. It's gorgeous. Like, it's almost like a little bit Earl Greyish. It's really, really good. It's very sweet. It's very like, it's sweet and like, you know how, I don't want to say earthy because tea isn't really earthy, but it's got that tea kind of note, like that little bit of like, that tea has like that little bit of like a, not tartness, but that little like It's tea and pink haze. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's what it is to my nose. I don't get amber in here. Okay, maybe a bit on the bottom. Yeah, I think the amber is actually what's making it smell like tea to me. That's what it is. So I think the amber in this is lending kind of like a tea-like quality. So if you're afraid of amber, normally I would still try this and see what you think. I am very excited to warm this. This is probably my favorite of the bunch, and I really hope this does well because I could see this being club worthy for myself. So yeah, that is the 5. So if I had to rank them, I guess they would be Relax, number 1. Ooh. Unwind, number 2, which so far is the exact opposite of what I thought. I thought I would like those two the least, but I've actually liked them the best. Meditate, number 3, which I thought would be my favorite, and I don't know that it is. Soothe, and then last but not least, Inhale. And again, I like Inhale. In fact, where is my Fearless by Nature? I was actually smelling these beside each other last night because there's some similarities to me. Okay. So out of these two, Inhale is stronger than Fearless by Nature. It's also greener, whereas this one's a bit more woodsy and cool. This one has more of a pine note, whereas this one's more of like a bare tree note. Like, I'm thinking like birch trees that leaves have fallen off of, just like bare trees. So that is the kind of difference to me. This to me is like the winter version of this. So if you like Fearless by Nature and wouldn't mind a stronger, kind of more summery version, I would try Inhale, and that is my comparison on those. And yeah, that is my kind of like first thoughts, cold thoughts on the Inhale or the All Is Well collection. These are available as a bundle right now, and I believe you can individually add them to your Scentsy Club as well. So if there's any of these that you don't want to be without, you can put just one of those or 2 of those into your Scentsy Club and not have to worry about that. And that way you don't have to buy like multiple bundles. So there's those, and I will look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts on the All Is Well collection as well. Are there any that you're really interested in? Are there any that you've tried and like really liked? For me, this collection was like a huge surprise. I honestly wasn't expecting to like most of these. It's just not my thing. I don't really usually do a lot of fresh. I don't usually do a lot of aquatic or green, but these pleasantly surprised me. And yeah, like I said, the ones that I thought I would like the best are kind of like okay. And the ones that I thought I would not like, I actually really, really like. So I'm very excited to get to warming these, and I love the like color palette they did here. It's very like almost Easter egg like. It's very like pastel and like springtime-ish, and I like it. So there's those, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Wax Wars. Bye guys.